Hi, my name is Tammy and I'm on the board of directors of the Gospel TLC. I wanted to be on the board of directors for many reasons. I grew up in a very alcoholic family, and my mission was to become an AOD counselor, which I accomplished. And slowly throughout my life, I went back right into the culture of my family. There was no escaping it. Everything that we did was revolved around drinking, whether it be a baptism, a funeral, or a wedding. So I chose the route of alcohol poisoning, and I started drinking heavier and heavier and heavier on purpose. I'd go to parties, but I'd stay up all night drinking. And about 9 years later, I ended up walking down to a meeting one day, and it was a life recovery meeting. And there was a gentleman there that said, "Hey, why don't you give this a try?" He says, "We talk about the word of Christ is in the 12 steps." And I said, "I don't want anything to do with God." And he says, "Just sit down, let's talk." I'm so proud to be a part of this transformational living center. I just feel like everything that I've been through for the last 7 years, I ran a recovery home, and it was a long-term recovery home like that TLC is going to be. But there was no faith. There was no God in that house. It was a nonprofit. I couldn't even do anything. I would sneak Bibles in. I would hold Bible studies in there. And it just wasn't enough. I would catch a few guys and get them into churches, but it just wasn't enough. I knew that they needed God in their life. There's no short-term solution to recovery. There's none. It's a long-term process. We need people to be loved on. We need people to have a fellowship, have people connected to a church. It needs to be long-term. And I think that the Gospel TLC is on that mission with the long-term facility. And I want to be a part of helping people in the West community.